Okay, so I wasn't sure what to do for today's video, but after a lot of thinking I decided to make it simple. So I'm just gonna share some observations with you guys and speculate on future updates. Yeah, that's it. Enjoy! You know how Mistfall used to be all empty? Well, I've always thought that that's because it's a dead end. There's one single entrance and very little to do, so it feels very hidden and abandoned. When the team then announced that Wildwoods were coming, I thought, nice, now Mistfall won't be a dead end anymore. I thought for sure that there would be more entrances for easy access, but with the first part of Wildwoods released, there's no new entrances. Yet. You see, I recently recalled that I have actually seen a path leading into Wildwoods. It starts above the cottage in Firgo, where the German tourists are at, and it continues all the way along the mountain and disappears beyond sight. If you stand at the viewpoint above Firgo village, you can see that the path is heading over the mountain and into Wildwoods. My guess is that this path is gonna open up to us at some point during the Wildwoods journey, and it looks like it might even lead into the upcoming part. Originally, I imagined an entrance further north, but I can't seem to find any more hidden paths. I mean, I guess this flat part could be something, but I don't know. Now let's head over to Doyle's Abbey, cause I have something to show you guys. It's been quite a while since this place was updated, and shortly after that update, I discovered something strange. On the south side of Doyle's Abbey, there is what appears to be a collapsed cave. The placement of these rocks on the sides and on the top clearly makes it look like an entrance, and there's even signs of a path heading into it. Ever since I discovered this, I've wondered if we could possibly be getting quests about this sometime in the future. I mean, what are the chances of the team designing this by accident? I don't think they did. Of course, it could be something that they just never got to finish, but I find it interesting nonetheless, and I would really love to know why they made it that way and whether or not it will serve a purpose in the future. Honestly, at this point I'm seeing clues wherever I go. But let's move on, shall we? There's something I've seen a lot of people talk about in my comments. If you dismount next to the wall of the Winterwell family mansion, you can see that Bernard Winterwell is inside. We've never had quests with him, but I think this indicates that we will one day, because they have a model for him hidden in the game. So my guess is that it's gonna be about the feud between the Winterwells and the Buttergoods. And this is where things get interesting. Because you know how the Buttergoods probably are vampires? Yeah, I do have a vague theory that the Winterwells are werewolves. Because that was the other supernatural creature that Scott mentioned. If the Buttergoods are vampires, it makes sense that their counterparts, the Winterwells, are werewolves. Sadly, I don't have a lot of evidence to back that up though, which is why I say it's a vague theory. But the point is that it looks like we're gonna have more quests, and it's probably gonna be about the feud between the two families. Honestly, this questline could be so interesting, because it ties up to the Great Thunder and, well, pretty much everything happening in Epona. But anyway, let's also have a look at the winter prompt that Star Stable posted. They say that some of it may be a hint for upcoming content. At first, I thought that the Wednesday words would be the important ones, because that's when the game gets updated. But then I realized that, for example, the word Frisian is on a Sunday. We're not gonna get the Frisians on a Sunday. Same with this year's Christmas horse, Hydron. We're not gonna get that on a Friday. So that got me interested in some of the other words, such as Linda, horoscope, stargaze, and Ideen. Why do they only mention Linda and not the other soul riders? What does Ideen have to do with Christmas? How about horoscope and stargazing? And why do they even use the hashtag Jorvik Stargazers? What's up with that? It sounds to me like they're hinting main story quests. It's funny because they said a year ago that in 2020 we would get some darker main story quests, but no new area. But the exact opposite happened. I guess maybe the quest took longer than expected and that's what they're hinting at now. We know that astronomy has a great deal to do with the main story, and we know that Linda is interested in it. So the whole theme of this winter prompt is giving me main story vibes. Just me? Okay. Well, that was all the thoughts I had for now. Let me know in the comments if you liked this video and if you want me to make more of these in the future. And as always, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'll see you around. Bye!